Good day, everybody. It's a guy here, the unknown, and today I want us to look at something very, very important. I believe this is going to help you, okay? Look, guys, this is the most explosive trading strategy for indices, and it is one of the most easiest trading strategies you'll ever find because we do the same thing every day. You know exactly what time to the charts and you know exactly what to look for. So without any further ado, let's jump into it. Guys, this is the Dow. As you can see up here, it's USDT on a 1 minute, okay? I trade the 1 minute chart. So look at this, guys. I took roughly 3 trades on this one, and I strongly discourage, okay, against taking multiple trades. It's always good to take one trade and get off the screens, okay? So that's what I do, but I'll tell you why I took multiple trades on this one as we go to the charts. You see here, I took this engulfing candle, okay? Please pay close attention. I took the engulfing candle, okay? I took the engulfing candle, the engulfing candle. I'm saying this repeatedly because this is important and that's something I want people to understand, the engulfing candle, okay? So I took a position here, and as you can see, this is where I closed it. Why did I close this position? Because obviously you can see they were building now a right angle, a symmetrical, a symmetrical triangle, which led me to closing this position, okay? And then as I waited on this chart, they started building what? A rectangle. This is a bigger rectangle, okay? So I told you guys, sometimes when you get a bigger rectangle, you can even target more pips, okay? And then they break out of the rectangle with an engulfing candle. I repeat again, an engulfing candle, an engulfing candle, an engulfing candle, okay? And you need to wait for the candle to close. Hence why you see my trades are actually executed on the next candle, because I wait for this one to close, or at least when there is 1 second. Guys, this can turn back and close as a pin. If you see this pin, it was a big candle going up, but it came back and closed as a pin. That's what they're gonna do too many times, okay? So I always wait for the candle to close. For example, look at this candle. It went down, okay? Many people chased this candle. I know that because it was one of the biggest candle going down. So as people chased it, their orders got fulfilled here. Some orders below because of spreads, and immediately this candle pulled back and closed as a pin, okay? So guys, this is important. Wait for the candle to close. Don't try to optimize your profit because you're gonna lose a lot if you do that. Just follow the rules. You see, I took a second entry here, and with this one, what I did was actually I waited for the candle to close. Hence, you see my order got fulfilled on the next candle. It's important. I know some of you are trying to outsmart the market. Now you want to enter here before they even break out. Guys, I didn't say any breakout, okay? Remember, I didn't say any breakout. I said a breakout of an engulfing candle. You see, this is a breakout of an engulfing candle. And sorry, I'm spending more time on this because I want you to understand this. An engulfing candle, that's what triggers us to enter. This is the evidence candle, okay? Not just any breakout, because with this one they can still come and pull and play inside just like they did here. You see, they gave you a candle but they came back inside. So please pay close attention to these things. You cannot outsmart the market. Let the market show you their hand, then execute based on what they are telling you, okay? So this one, as you can see, I targeted 100 pips. This was on Thursday, so I took roughly 3 trades on this day, okay? Very beautiful trades, and I'm gonna share with you the first one and why I took this one, okay? And yesterday was Thursday. Okay, wait a minute. Yesterday was Thursday. Yes, yesterday was what? Yesterday was Wednesday. This is the one I took on Tuesday. Yes, on the 4th. It was on Tuesday. And then yesterday I took this one. As you can see, this is the 5th, okay? This is Dow again. News happened. I told you I do not do anything before the news, okay? So I waited for the news. I don't care if they have been falling and falling. I wasn't on the screen, by the way. I only came to the screen 4 minutes after the news have traded, okay? So what did they do? They kept going down. Do I chase prices? No. If I don't have a pattern, there's nothing for me to do, okay? If I don't have a pattern, there's nothing for me to do. And then as I was observing them, they started building up this candle. You see, they started building up this rectangle, okay? And if you see this yellow line, you can see this is on the bodies. This is on the bodies, okay? This is on the bodies. I waited. They broke out with this candle. Okay, it's fine. But I need the evidence candle. Yes, this was sufficient to be an evidence candle if I wasn't paying close attention to the wicks as well. But in this case, I had to pay close attention to the wicks as well. So as I paid close attention to the wick, what happened? They broke up with a huge engulfing candle. And I put this 20 EMA, I repeat, 20 EMA here so that you can see. So this candle broke out and it closed. I wait for the candle to close, which is why you always see my orders being fulfilled on the next candle. Okay, so this is where I took my entry. Okay, my first entry, and my stops were inside the rectangle, that inside the pattern. That's where I want my stops to be. Yes, this candle was a little bit bigger, and I don't encourage taking something like this because of the size of the candle. It was roughly 30 pips. But guys, we are waiting for the big candle to close. Why? Because this candle shows us that they are now ready to go. And of course, I know I always say focus on 25 pips. Yes, that's the best practice, and through experience you're gonna start understanding more of the things. Okay, through experience, through back testing, there's a lot of things you understand. So they pulled back. I wasn't worried. I don't care about pullbacks. Okay, the pullbacks don't actually move me. Then what happened? When they pulled back, they gave me another engulfing candle. Oh, this was beautiful. I could have executed here, but I have something, a principle for myself. I do not add a position if the first position is not in a winning position. Okay, because had I executed on this candle, obviously this entry was going to be lower than this one, and that's not what I want. Okay, had this one been executed here, I would have taken my trade here, but I would have entered here because this one was going to be above this one. Okay, I just don't want to enter when the other one is not in positive. Okay, so as you can see, this one is higher than this one. That's why I executed on this engulfing candle here. You see, I always wait for these candles to close, or at least when there is 1 minute, because 1 second, because I know they can pull back. Okay, but the key thing here is the pattern. The pattern. This is a right angle triangle, then the evidence candle, break out with a huge evidence candle. Okay, that's why I took a second position, and both this position targeted 100 pips. So this is roughly 200 pips. You see, I don't care about how big the move is. I don't care about that. Okay, the move might not go 200 pips, but I'm gonna get what I want. Why did I target 100 pips when I always tell you to target 50 pips? Okay, guys, I told you there are things you'll discover or figure out when you are back testing. The size of this candle actually told me information, because I've been doing this for the longest time. Okay, the size of this candle told me that I'm in something where I'm more likely to get the biggest move. Okay, so that's why I actually executed 100 pips. Okay, that's why I executed 100 pips. Just like in the previous video, I told you that if you have a huge rectangle that takes roughly 1 hour, 1 hour 30 minutes, and even more, that's where you can target 100 pips. Okay, so guys, I know these things because I have done this repeatedly over and over and over and over again. Okay, I always tell you to take 50 pips, and please stick to 50 pips. Okay, until you have back tested and now you understand through back testing, because there are things you'll need experience to actually open. Okay, so now let's go to the charts. I'm gonna be very quick on this one because I'm just gonna run through everything. Okay, I don't want to waste your time. And then there's somebody who commented asking for a strategy for London. Okay, what I'm gonna do is there is a beautiful strategy for gold. Okay, like it's not really a strategy, but we trade the same things. Okay, but it works for gold during the Asian session, because gold gives good trades during the Asian session, or at least this year they've been giving the best ones during the Asian session. Okay, and I will share that with you later in another video. Okay, but for now let's focus on this one. Okay, so when you come to the fifth, okay, let's start with on the fourth. I'm gonna start with US 30. Why? Because this is the one I took. Okay, so we can start. When was it? Let me see. Oh, bear with me, guys. Bear with me. Oh, bear with me. Okay, bear with me. Okay, this was on the fourth. Okay, on the fourth, I took US 30. Yes, I told you I took more than two trades. I actually took three on this one. As you can see, they gave something like this. Okay, they gave something like this. Yes, this candle, I waited, it closed as a pin. I don't really care about this. Okay, it closed as a pin. I waited and waited. I only get executed somewhere here. Okay, that's where I executed because prices were falling down. Okay, and then I took my profit down. Okay, I took my profit down. I took my profit at 50 pips. Yes, it was hit. Yes, somewhere here. That's why I took my profit. And then again, they pulled back. You see, they pulled back. Okay, and they actually engulfed. Look at what they engulfed. They engulf what? They engulfing the closing price. Hence why I took another one. Okay, and then when they started building, that's what I've been showing you on the recent image. And then when they started building this symmetrical triangle, that's when I decided to close my position, because now I knew that I was in a rectangle. Okay, fine. I think I closed it at roughly 45 pips. Yes, it was before it actually hit 50 pips. Why? not because of emotions. No, I closed it because now I realized that, oh, they are building a right angle triangle. By the way, they ended up going to 50 pips, okay? And this, don't worry about these lines. These are just vertical lines which denote time, okay? Because this one is where the session opened, 9:30. This is 10, 10:30, 11, 11:30. 12, 12:30, and so on, okay? So don't worry about that, okay? So when they were building this, that's where I actually exited my trade. So you see the first one, this is 1, 2, 3. This is a triple top, or rather a head and shoulder. It's up to you what you see, okay? Because most of this pattern look the same, okay? So you know the criteria, guys. I'm just trying to go through this quite quick without wasting too much time, okay? Too much time, okay? Because I still have to do another video later whereby I show you gold. But I don't want you to confuse things. Actually, no, I'm not doing it, okay? Why? Because I want you to first master one thing, okay? Once you've mastered one thing and you understand it fully, then I believe you'll be able to capitalize, okay? Just focus on one strategy, guys. One. Don't try to focus on many things. Focus on one strategy. I'm not saying mine. Any strategy, just focus on one, master that one and execute it, and then you can actually do the other one when now you feel ready. For example, let me tell you the truth. If you are trading, maybe, okay, I know there like people will like, there are many strategies, okay? Let's say maybe you want to focus on one strategy, any strategy, guys, from anyone. One strategy, you master it very well, you are gonna end up becoming very good, okay? Because it takes a lot to master one strategy. Unfortunately, most of you here are mastering maybe 10 strategies at the same time, 20 strategies at the same time, and that's really gonna give you a problem because you're not gonna master anything. You're just gonna be a jack of all trades, okay? Let's say, for example, if you are trading, okay, there's a red day, okay, red day. If you are trading red day or green day, just choose one red day, for instance, and you can focus only on that one. Then become very good at it. You'll see you'll become way more consistent than somebody who's trying to master this one, follow this one, do this and do that and that. That's where you're gonna end up delaying yourself. So try to master only one. I repeat, master one strategy. If you like this one for indices, I know most people are scared of indices. If you love this one, just master only one, guys. One. Okay, because for me, throughout the day I'm doing nothing. That's why now it's early. It's almost the London session and I'm recording. I don't even care. I'm not even gonna look at my charts during the London session because I don't care about what happens on the chart. It's not about being there all the entire day. No, it's about following a process that makes things easy for you, okay? Just master one strategy. Stop trying to master 10, 15, 20 strategies at the same time because you're going to be a jack of all trades, but you're never going to master anything, and that's going to cost you, okay? I'm just trying to be transparent with all of you, okay? Because I know how these things work, okay? It's going to take you a lot of time. It's going to take you a lot of time, and you'll struggle with consistency, okay? You might even take 15 years trying to learn one thing and not even understanding it. Why? Because you are mastering too many things, okay? Focus only on one thing. That's the truth I can tell you, okay? So look at this. This is something like a rectangle, okay? Yes, they broke out down with a pin. Yes, they broke down here. But if I'm taking this breakouts now, it becomes a half Batman. But for me, I took the rectangle, you see? And then when they broke, this is the trade I just showed you. I took it here, okay? I took it here, okay? Yes, on this day I only took one here. They pulled back. My stops are inside. I told you I want 15 to 25 pips, okay? 15 to 25 pips. I took, I think it was roughly 20 something, yes, because my stops were below this one, roughly 25. You see, yes, they pulled back. I know that, guys. I told you I'm a breakout guy and I know that they're gonna pull back most of the time. However, me being a breakout and knowing that my stops are inside, I also account for breakouts. Yes, of course, there are days when they'll break up and come and close me. That's fine, okay? If I see them going up, I can still enter again, or I can call it a day, okay? So unfortunately on this day I closed my chart too early because I enter, close my chart, come back later. Had I not done that, when I saw, actually I would have taken another trade on this engulfing candle, because for me it's about engulfing candle. Remember, evidence. We want to take trades in line, trades that are already going, trades that tells us that there are people who are trapped and now they are actually hoping for for prices to come to break even. When you see that prices are never going to come to break even, okay, they're never going to come to break even. That's why I'm saying, where I'm a breakout guy, most of the time when they pull back, I'm going to be safe. Why? Because I know that if they've trapped these guys here, they might pull back, but they're never coming back inside here. Why? Because there's trap volume. For them to come back inside, they will have to release everybody who is trapped, and the market is not in the business of doing that. The only time they will do that is if the books are not balancing. If maybe they targeted this much and now they got this much, what they got is not what they wanted. That's when they can come all the way back. Okay, so please understand the psychology of this. It will help you a lot. That's why, as a breakout guy, I think there's somebody who asked me, yes, somebody once asked me, why don't you wait for retest? That's the safest way to trade. Yes, it's true, retests are the safest way to trade because they're going to keep you out of trouble most of the days. But look at the opportunities I get by being a breakout guy. I enter here, I add another position. You see, that's my advantage. Sometimes they're just gonna shoot straight, and like it's gonna take that advantage away from people who wait for a test some days. Okay, so guys, I chose to be a breakout because I know even if they pull back, chances are they're never gonna release this guy's trapped here, so they're not gonna come deeper inside. You see, they just came with a pin, but not deep, not enough to close me. But unfortunately, I didn't add a position because I closed my charts. Okay, and then yesterday, obviously, I just want to be so quite quick. Okay, quite quick. Yesterday, yes, we had news. So when we have news, I don't do anything. Okay, this just like the previous day, we had news. Okay, I don't enter in front of the news. I don't do anything when we have news. Okay, so when we have news, my session starts after the news. So yesterday, as you can see, they pinned down, yes, and then they drag people all the way down. Oh, people are chasing moves. Okay, people are chasing moves. And what happened? All of a sudden, they started building up a beautiful, this was the rectangle they built. But for me, I don't like it like this. Okay, I love the bodies, but I saw that, okay, I have to actually take into consideration the weeks. And again, I wanted to enter on this candle, but I execute on MTN on MT5, so I was delayed. By the way, this candle started shooting up when I wanted to enter, and then I have to wait for the candle because I know it might close as a pin. Okay, so when this candle closed, that's where I added, that's why I entered the position. And again, when they pull back, I told you I'm a breakout guy, and I told you there's advantages associated with breakouts, because even if they pull back, they're just gonna give me another opportunity to scale in. So this is where I scaled in. Why? Because I wanted them to actually be above my first position. My first position was somewhere here, okay, because it got executed on this candle here. So I want my trades to be above, okay, above, not below. I don't want to enter into a losing trade. And the reason I didn't take Nasdaq, oh, sorry. Okay, you see many lines. Okay, if you look on this is the third. Okay, this is the third. I shared the third, the trade that happened on the third with you already. If you look on the fourth, Nasdaq didn't really give me something tangible. It didn't give me something I would really prefer. It only gave something beautiful later. You see, this is the only time it gave like something later. And when I say something beautiful, for me, for something to be beautiful, there has to be a pattern and there has to be an evidence candle, okay? And the criteria have to be met. But now I'm not talking about the criteria before the session. No, I'm talking about the criteria after the session. But again, this happened too late, okay? This happened too late, okay? And of course, when it's too late like this, I'm unable to trade, okay? I'm unable to trade. So this happened actually late. As you can see, it happened late, but this is what makes a good trade for me, the evidence candle. I know people, you want the small candles because you want your stops to be tight. Guys, I did that. Believe me, I did that. I used to love stops that are 5 pips, 6 pips, but you're gonna lose 10 times, okay, and those small losses gonna compile and become bigger. So guys, always wait for the right thing. Wait for this candle, the candle that breaks out of the pattern, and it is the biggest candle. That's what I always take. That's why when I share my trades, you're gonna see that over and over again. And you wonder, why am I winning so much trades? It's because I'm waiting for the right thing. Sometimes you're gonna take the smallest candle, they pull back, and that was something like it wasn't really a trade. Wait for things like this. Wait for a pattern. Okay, the pattern must have at least 3 touches. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, at least 3 touches above, at least 3 touches below, or at least 1, 2, and then the last touch, the third one, should be a breakout. Okay, that's how you're gonna get the best patterns. But look at this, guys. Look at this. Look at this. I love this when it happens like this. Okay, this is an evidence candle. This is an evidence candle. always wait for this big candle. Some of you are trying to cheat your way up. Some of you are trying to capitalize. Oh, get the best, the best. No, you're not going to get the best, okay? You're not going to get the best. Wait for them to go. This tells you that they are going. Don't worry about your take profit because you are not even targeting this all these pips. You see how many pips did it go up? It went up roughly, wow, this is a lot, guys. This is a lot. Whoa, this is a lot. Oh, this is a lot, okay? It ended up going, wow, I think this is roughly 9. It ended going up many pips, but wait for this, guys, okay? Wait for this. If you need your 50 pips, it was going to be hit very quick, okay? And there's still going to be more pips going up, so don't try to get in early, okay? Because sometimes you get in early, you take 50 pips, the market goes 100 pips. Why did you even get in early? Why didn't you wait for the evidence candle to actually be given? Because again, you're not, our target is not the entire move, it's a portion of this move, okay? So that's why, guys, we target 50 pips. Don't try to enter or outsmart the market. And of course, yesterday, if you look at Nasdaq, I didn't look at Nasdaq yesterday. I just want to be honest with you. Yesterday I looked at S&P and I looked at US30, okay? But look at Nasdaq, okay? Maybe yesterday I could have taken Nasdaq, okay? Look at this. Oh, guys, I don't know what to say. Honestly, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. This is a beautiful rectangle. This is on a 1 minute chart. Look at this. You see, this is a beautiful rectangle. The news happened. Okay, they come back inside the rectangle. They haven't invalidated the rectangle because this is a pin again. Okay, they haven't invalidated the rectangle. We are still in a rectangle. It could be 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, 3. Okay, look at the touches. Let's just take 1, 2, 3 because it went actually came down, it went up, and then it actually came down, went up, came down. You see, it's 1, it's roughly 2 with the pin, it's 3 touches down, okay? And this one, they came 1, they came down, they came 2, they came down, okay? They came 3, and this one is the 4th one. But the best thing I want to show you here is at least try patterns with 3 touches, okay? 3 touches. But what I want to show you with this move is something beautiful. Look at the engulfing candle. This is how you know you are in a good trade, okay? Unfortunately, you people want to execute something here, something inside this box. Guys, I usually call this box the avoid zone, okay? I believe it's not avoid. It's not the first time I'm saying this to you, okay? Avoid zone. This is the avoid zone, okay? You want to avoid everything happening in this pattern. Why? Because it's not even a tight pattern, as you can see, okay? If I mean, it's a tight pattern, it's not a big pattern. If it was a big pattern, obviously yes, you can find another pattern inside that you can trade, or that will be actually tradable, okay? But this pattern is just it's actually tight. It's not that big, okay? It's not that big, okay? This, oh, whoa, okay. Okay, the avoid is gone, the letters are gone, but I just wanted to show you that this is just an avoid zone, okay? Oh, they're invisible anyway. I'm wasting time here. I don't want to waste a lot of time doing this sort of things, okay? Okay, fine, it's back. Avoid zone, okay? If you can avoid what's happening in a tight rectangle, this is too tight, the space between is not that big, it's small, okay? So you can easily avoid what's happening in here, okay? Sorry. They touch here, they try to pull down, they break out with an engulfing candle. This is magical, guys. This is magical. Sorry about the time. I wanted this video to be less than 20 minutes, but as long as provide value, it's best. Look at this. If we are to bring in the 20 MA, you'll see, guys, I don't usually use the 20 MA. We are already inside this, okay? Whatever you're targeting, okay? If you are targeting maybe 50 pips with this, obviously you got your 50 pips very quick. And this is what I talk about when I talk about explosive moves, okay? Okay, you see, this is your 50 pips, this is your 50 pips. Even in the previous trade, if you wanted like 50 pips, your 50 pips here was gonna be hit in how many minutes? This is what I talk about when I talk about explosive things, okay? Your 50 pips was gonna get hit in roughly 8 minutes. How beautiful is this? How beautiful is this, guys? But what triggers it? This is the most important thing, and this is the last criteria before entering. Did you see an evidence candle? What is an evidence candle? The big candle that breaks out of the pattern. Compare this candle with all these candles before this move here. In fact, even this moves, even this candle here, you see that this is one of the biggest candle inside the entire pattern. But you want to enter somewhere, I don't know, guys. You want to enter before the pattern breaks out. Why? They could still have came down and kept trapping, because this is where they trap and trap and trap traders. Just be patient, take the pattern. It must be a clean pattern for you to take. You see, this is a rectangle. Just look at how beautiful it is. Just look, guys, just look. Okay, I don't want to spend much time, but guys, I can't control myself when it comes to these things, because for me, you're gonna see, I'm gonna take the same trades every day and keep posting them. I post on the community most of the time. Okay, but look at this. How clean is this, guys? How long will you like hurt yourself by taking things too early? Guys, I've done that. I know what I'm talking about. Okay, I've done that. I know what I'm talking about. This was S&P. I know exactly what I'm talking about, because for me, what I used to do actually was I used to like one stops of 5 pips. Oh, I loved stops of 5 pips, but every time they close me, close me, close me, close me, until the time I realized that no, man, this thing is not working. Why don't I risk roughly 25 pips or 20 pips or 15 pips at once? If they close me, at least that's better. I know my trade was invalidated, rather than taking multiple things. Okay, okay, on this day, on this one, yes, they gave a beautiful pattern. However, later, but again, every time they give the pattern, you realize something. They give you big candles. Some people want to execute on this one. Guys, this is not evident. Okay, they could have still came back down. You wait for the big candle. I know this had a pin. I don't love candles that have a pin. I love a candle like this. You see this candle here? This is what I love, because this candle shows that it doesn't have any selling pressure above. Yes, this is selling pressure, but look at the size of this candle. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I know most of you don't have the patience to wait. If you can just wait. Look, this trade actually happened after the session, okay? But I took US30 because I compare them and take the best for the day, okay? I take the best setup on the day. Okay, let's go to the last one, because I want to close. I didn't want this video to get too long. As you can see, yesterday, oh, they bounced on the closing price, but there was nothing really good here, okay, because there's no good pattern here. Okay, they didn't really give that rectangle like they did on Nasdaq. At least Nasdaq gave something better as compared to S&P. You see, Nasdaq gave a rectangle. Okay, this S&P didn't give something beautiful, something better, up until the time they gave this rectangle here. I told you, I mean, right, triangles are mostly good for continuations and reversals. Okay, okay, it's just that with this one, the evidence candle, yes, it wasn't that good. Why? Because this is not that big candle again. Okay, but again, this is a perfect pattern. It's just that this evidence candle is not like making sure for me. I need a big candle here. Why? Because if people are trapped here, the big candle tells you that, oh, immediately these guys are at huge losses. That should tell you that they are not gonna come back inside the pattern. Why? Because coming back means they are risking to release everybody trapped here, and market makers are greedy. They want to hold and go with all the orders they are holding. So that tells you they are not gonna come back. Okay, they are not coming back anytime soon. I believe if you know these things, you're gonna be able to capitalize. People, you are scared of what gives you the best trade. In other words, I don't know how to put it, but you are scared of the most important thing. Okay, most of you are scared of waiting for the evidence candle. This is what makes it a good trade. This is, I don't know, what should I say? I don't have a right word. Please comment with a good word that I can use here, because this evidence candle is like, wow, this is the jelly. Okay, this is the jelly that makes this tasty. Okay, this is the most important thing. Why? Because when they closed this candle, everybody who went down is literally trapped immediately. For them to come back inside, oh guys, chances are very rare. Why? Because that will mean they release all these guys here. Yes, they can come back inside and still break down, but guys, honestly, that's not gonna happen most of the days. Why? Because that will mean they're gonna release all the orders they collected inside. They'll only do that if maybe they wanted roughly 10 billion and now they have roughly 5 billion and there are still more stops inside. That's where they can come in, but most of the time they are not. Why? Because this is the jelly, guys. This is the jelly. If there's something you should be looking for in a trade, it's the evidence candle. That's why I'll try too many times to explain this candle to you. This is the jelly. Why? When they break out with this kind of a candle, guys, for them to come back in, it's a lot of work. Okay, it's a lot of work, and mostly they're not gonna come back. So guys, I really appreciate you and I love you too much. Wait for the evidence candle, guys. Wait for the evidence. It's the most important thing. This is what tells you that now you're in a good trade. Okay, guys, I really appreciate you. I really appreciate you. Today it's Thursday, beautiful day. Okay, I'm not going to my charts. I'll only go later after the news, and I'm gonna be looking for a pattern. Same thing, same criteria every day. So guys, please master this, and remember, focus on one strategy. Okay, don't try to master this one, this one, this one. You find somebody trading six strategy. Those people have been in the business for 20 years. It's your first year. You want to take 10 things just because somebody is taking them. Good luck on that. Okay, just take your time and master one strategy. You'll be different from the crowd. I assure you. Thank you, guys.